Morning guys, Erin Wester here. It is a little earlier than I usually go live. It's a little after 8:30 Central Time. Happy Monday. I just wanted to go live today to talk about trying to plan a day with a 1-year-old. Because as you see, she's up, she's eating a bottle. She turned 1 about a week ago. But I have been listening to a lot of podcasts lately about scheduling your time, booking, organized, how to be more productive, because I've been having issues in the morning about being productive. I have not been being productive in the mornings. So I had listened to a whole bunch of podcasts. I think the podcast that made the most effect on me was an Amy Porterfield podcast, and it was about scheduling out your time. And I think the biggest thing she did was that she always does her, what she calls tiger time. Basically, she makes her content from 8 to 12 in the morning, 8 in the morning to noon. She has no interruptions. She doesn't answer emails. And I think that really showed me that I really need to reschedule my day. So usually I get up in the morning about 7:15, 7:20, right in there, to get my son ready to get on the bus by 8. So basically make sure he gets his shot in the morning, make sure his lunch is ready, just make sure everything is all ready for him for the day with his diabetes and everything. I need to just make sure everything's good, make sure he has his violin Monday and Thursday because he has orchestra those days. So it takes a good 45 minutes to make sure he's good and ready to get on the bus and everything's good. So that was my plan, is to do all that, but not sit on the couch, because that has been my problem. I sit on the couch, the TV's on, I continue to watch TV after he leaves, and I don't do anything. And I lay on the couch for like an hour before I start doing anything. And then I've wasted an hour. So this time I sat at the table, which is where I do all my work. I also have an office in the basement, but when she is asleep, I like to be upstairs. I mean, I have a monitor, but I just feel better being closer to her. That's just how I work. And I'm by myself, so it's quiet here. It's me, the dog, the baby sleeping. So I can sit at the dining room table and be good. So I was like, when I do anything, write in his book, things like that, I'm gonna be sitting at the dining room table. So I'm not on the couch, the TV is not on, I'm not tempted to do that. And then I have it set in my mind, I'm going to do my personal development in the morning, because I've been letting it go till the end of the day and then it doesn't get done. So I sit down and I read. It ends up being about, because he really gets up on bus at 8:07, it ends up being about 20 minutes. I take my Ultimate Reset supplements, sit down, read for about 20 minutes and take notes, because I need to read and take notes because I'm going to implement stuff. So I need to read it, take notes. I've said before with my personal development, I just read it, I don't do anything with it. So I'm treating my personal development just like the paid trainings I do, where I take notes, I implement. That's what I'm gonna do. So that was the plan, do 30 minutes of personal development until 8:30 to do my workout. Yes, I'm on the Ultimate Reset. I can't do any strenuous workouts, but I had done the 3-week yoga retreat for a few days and I 100% got out of doing it. And I need to get back into doing something, because I feel better when I'm working out. Exercise has become my antidepressant, and these past 2 weeks that I've been on Ultimate Reset has been rough because I haven't worked out. And I've said in my mind, it's okay not to work out because I'm putting so much time into food prep. It's okay. But for me, it's not okay. I need to work out. It's my antidepressant. So I was going to work out at 8:30 and then start my day at 9 and shower later, when she goes down for her afternoon nap. She's been getting up at 11. So, 9 to 11, I have 2 hours that I can do my power, or I can do my invites, I can do my connections, I can check in with my people in my groups, I can do my follow-ups, I can go through my power list, do each thing for a certain amount of time, and then when she wakes up at 11, that chunk of work is done, which is the chunk of work that needs to get done the most. So, she's been getting up at 11. So I'm like, okay, so then I'll have a good hour and a half with her, make sure she gets her lunch, and put her down for a nap. And I was planning on going live 12:31-ish and do my live stream for the day then, because I tend to have more people on later in the day. It just is how things work. And then I was going to do my training for moving my business forward from 1 to 2. and then do a second power hour from 2 to 4, connecting in my groups, connecting with my coaches, my challengers, going live in my groups, doing whatever I need to do for my groups, scheduling posts, working on content, things like that from 2 to 4, because she naps from 2 to 4, or basically 1 to 4 she naps, sometimes a little less. So it might not be a whole 2 hours, you know, and then family time, obviously unplugged away from my phone until my son goes to sleep at 8:30 and then back to work again, because my husband's home. He wants his one-on-one time with Alex, so you know it works out pretty well. And she goes to bed about 10, and then I still have time to work because I do really good work at nighttime. So that was kind of the schedule I had in my mind to start today, but obviously that didn't happen because she woke up at 8:30. You know, not 11, 8:30, but you know, she looks really tired. She's probably gonna go back to sleep. And then, you know, actually, when she's done eating, I may try to get my yoga in. We'll see how she is, what she does. I'll just try to work out with her here, and then maybe by then she'll be ready to go back to sleep and I can get to work. But it's really about being able to be flexible. So yeah, I didn't get to work out at 8:30. Yeah, I didn't get to start work. I'm not gonna be able to start work at 9. But as soon as she's done eating, settled in enough, I'll get my workout in. So I'm going to continue my day as scheduled, but honestly, if she's awake, I'm not going to do work because I promised myself that I'm going to spend time with her. So yeah, I can do a 30-minute workout while she's crawling around being crazy, but I'm not going to sit down on the computer and ignore her while I do work, because that's what I promised myself. My kids, my family is my #1 priority. So for the 2 hours she's usually awake before she goes out for a nap, she's gonna get she's gonna get uninterrupted mommy time, because that's why I stay home, right? I stay home. I work from home, run my home business from home, so I can be with my kids, so I can spend time with her, so I can see her grow, see all her milestones, see everything she does. And how am I doing that if I'm working? Yeah, it means some later nights, but you know, I kind of worked out in my head, for me, staying up till 11:30 at night and getting up at 7:15, 7:30 just works better for me. I'm still getting my 8 hours because I don't drink caffeine. I don't have coffee. So I need those 8 hours because I'm not going to keep myself awake by having caffeine, things like that. I'm going to get my 8 hours, take care of me, and by going to bed 11:30, getting up 7:15, 7:30, that just works better for me. I mean, she normally is asleep till 11, so today I don't know what happened. I don't know if she had a nightmare. I don't know. But you know, sometimes things happen. With a 1-year-old, you know, you can have your day all scheduled out. You could say, this is what I'm going to do from this time to this time. But if she is awake earlier than usual, or if she's not feeling well and won't nap, you know, things have to change. So I think the biggest thing I'm going to try to do is still get those most important things done first, which personal development is my #1 thing, because I have to do personal development. I don't do personal development. I'm not working on me. And I need to work on me first. That's what's most important. Business is second, obviously, when I'm thinking about my day, but obviously my kids are going to be absolutely top of the list. And that's how it's always going to be. So, you know what? She woke up 2.5 hours earlier than usual. It's okay. I will adjust. That's really what I want to say, is make sure you get your most important things done first. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. You need 7 to 8 hours of sleep, so you're not fueling your day with caffeine. And what was the third thing I want to say? And the third thing was, make sure you're giving time to your kids, putting the phone away. Because if you're home with your kids and you're still on your phone, you're really not home with your kids. You're really not spending time with them. So those are my 3 takeaways today. Again, do your most important things of the day first. Get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep to take care of you. And when you're with your kids, be 100% with your kids. So I hope everybody has a fantastic Monday. We're going to try this workout thing with her awake and see how it goes. And I hope everybody has a great Monday. Bye, guys.